Ever since the elemental weakness rework, one weapon has reigned supreme in the mid-game, and it's a weapon I dearly want. The Royal Titans not only drop very, very good mid-game prayer scrolls for those who haven't gone to Chambers of Xeric yet, they also drop part of the Twin Flame Staff, a staff that adds a 10% bonus damage to spells from the standard spellbook and casts twice. With the elemental weaknesses baked in, this weapon is super powerful. And today I am going to roll the dice on a 25% chance of this item. Welcome back. I am playing RuneScape one coin flip at a time. This is Mike Penny. Mike is an Ironman who can only kill a mob until he has a 50% chance at that mob's rarest drop. After that, he is locked out of that mob forever. In a race against my own luck, I will unlock great pieces of gear, but I might miss out on best in slot upgrades. The goal? Completing the Master Combat Achievement. This is 50-50. Now, in order to fight the Royal Titans efficiently, we are going to need 3 different sets of gear. We're gonna need good melee gear, we're gonna need good mage gear, and we're gonna need good ranged gear. Now, the basis for all these gear sets is going to be Void. So I am going to get myself full Void, including all 3 types of helmets. So that leaves us with just the weapons to worry about. For melee, I already unlocked the Zombie Axe last episode, and that will serve as a perfectly fine weapon against these titans. Now, with the mage gear, it gets a little tricky. In full Void, I need 39 mage accuracy in order to never splash on the elementals. I also need level 75 magic in order to cast Fire Wave and always deal 40 damage. Now, the way I can achieve this is by getting myself a Master Wand, a Broodoo Victim Shield, and an Amulet of Power. If I combine this with a Mage Arena 1 cape, I should get the plus 39 mage accuracy I need to one-shot the elementals every time. And now, for the ranged setup, I currently have a bone crossbow. A bone crossbow is not going to cut it, so I want to set my sights on the Sunlight Hunter crossbow. For that, I am going to need 72 Hunter and 74 Fletching. So let's get started on working towards the crossbow first. Now, I would like to be able to complete Chinchompas as a potential hunter rumor, so I quickly decided to complete Eagle's Peak, and it gives me total level 1500. So I started out my hunter rumors with Huntmaster Gilman, because in order to set up your block list, you want to get an assignment from other Huntmasters that you don't want to complete. Then when you switch over to the Huntmaster you do want to use, you will only get assignments that you want. Ooh, first magic locks for Desert Treasure. Very nice. So in many ways I am an amateur player, but I want to get better at the game in multiple facets. It's why I'm aiming for the Master Combat Achievements. And it's also why I'm now trying out for the very first time tick manipulation with Chinchompas. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. It's going okay-ish. But there's definitely still some rough edges. 30 hunter rumors and the second batch of magic logs. So I need one more batch of 4 and then I have enough logs for Desert Treasure. And there we go. 3 rumors later, that is the final set of 4 magic logs we need for Desert Treasure. That's very nice. Ooh, first piece. That's the hat. Not particularly lucky, but also not too unlucky, I guess. Ooh, now this is one I really wanted. The enhanced Quetzal Whistle blueprint. If I charge the whistle with some raw meat, it should give me 20 charges now, I think. There we go, yeah, 20 charges. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna catch some flack for this, but I'm actually really enjoying the tick manipulation here. And also, we're getting very close to 72 Hunter, which we need for Sunlight Antelopes. I think this might be the one. This is the one, 72 Hunter. Beautiful. We can move on to Sunlight Antelopes right after I complete this rumor. Also gonna gather some hides to make a mixed D-hide set. That is the very first Sunlight Antelope and the very first Sunfire Splinters on the account. So while we're gonna be using Void at the Royal Titans, I still want to make a set of mixed D-hide. This is because, well, the mixed D-hide boots are better than my climbing boots. The cape is better than the Arty cape since it offers a strength bonus. And it's gonna be my best ranged gear overall at this point in the game, because I don't have any black D-hide yet. So mixed D-hide is a really good in-between solution for me for right now. It's a little expensive. I think it costs about 70k to make in total or something similar, but it's very much worth it. Would you look at this drip? Full mixed D-hide equipped. It looks beautiful. It looks so good. It's a good set. Alright, with the hunter level out of the way and sunlight antelopes unlocked, I now need to train up my fletching in order to actually be able to fletch the sunlight hunter crossbow. So I'm just gonna chop some maples and then use for the fletching minigame. So I almost have enough logs for the fletching minigame, but I'm still missing some anima bark. I need 5,000 in order to unlock a log basket, which is also a big benefit during the fletching game, because then you only have to bank once during a run. And so I did some forestry events at the willows, because I also needed willow logs for the log basket, and got myself one. There we go, we are now fully set, fletching knife, log basket, and all the logs are banked, so this is gonna be a breeze. So I did make a slight miscalculation. My current logs will not be able to carry me to 74, rather just to level 70. So I think I'm gonna do the rest with an evil stew. And if you're interested in the loot, by the way, it wasn't too interesting. I got myself a single bowstring spool and a duplicate fletching knife, and that's about it. That is the Evil Dave part of Recipe for Disaster completed, which means I can now go into his basements and make delicious stew that will hopefully boost my fletching. So I had some spices left over, so I figured I'd try it in one go. Let's see. I drank an attack potion, so I knew when the debuff was coming. 74 fletching. All right, we can make it now. Oh crap! I need a chisel. There we go. We made it in time. We made it in time. Don't you worry, guys. You know, it was actually only a 16.7% chance that I got that boost. Apart from the crossbow, I also need the bolts, so I got myself 1,000, which should be enough for now. Next up is the Void Grind. I'm gonna need all the helmets as well, so this is going to take a while. It requires 1,250 points, and I get 6 points per game. Luckily, I am a very broke boy, and I will get 1k for each game I complete, so it's actually gonna end up to like 200 and something k, which is nice. And because I am a good content creator, I am not showing you anything except for the end. This is the final game. That's 1,254 pest points and 210k in cash, which is nice. There we go. That is full void going to be acquired. Gotta make sure I don't buy any duplicates. I will need to come back at some point to turn this into elite void, but I do not have the diary completed for that yet. But it's only a slight damage bonus and some prayer bonus, which would have been nice, but hey, we'll make do. We'll make do. Void is still good. And equipping full void is going to be an elite task in the Western Provinces area. And now with ranged solved and void acquired, it is time to move on to the next part, which is getting the master wand and the rest of our mage gear set up. So a very, very large part of my cash stack has just been dumped on getting the runes for a mage training arena in order to get myself the magic wand. That is level 70 magic, so that's also 5 more levels to go. I hope I will get a big chunk while getting the master wand, but we'll see how much is left after that. I think I can deposit this. I need 520 pizzazz points. There we go. That should be plenty. Beautiful XP drop as well. 64k. So I always thought that Bonested Peaches was kind of useless in this room since they reworked it so you take way less damage. But they also changed it now that peaches actually give more points than bananas, which changes everything. Now I get 3 points per inventory instead of 1.5. And we are done. We can now buy all the wands. We have to start out at the beginner wand. So we're gonna say spoilers incoming in the clan chat, and there we go. Beginner wand. That is number 1, confirmed. Then the apprentice wand, let's confirm. Teacher wand, let's confirm that baby as well. And then finally, we have the master. What? Oh no, I'm missing 7 points. I miscalculated again. I'm an idiot. I'll be right back. If anybody asks, it never happened, and now we have a master one. It does look sick though. Unfortunately, I still need 75 magic in order to unlock Fire Wave, because I need to unlock Fire Wave to be able to one-shot all the elementals during Royal Titans. And the Mage Training Arena High Alchemy Room is actually one of the best XPs in the game currently for the amount of money I have at least. I could burst, but I don't have Desert Treasure completed, and I don't have any money. So I think this is 135k experience an hour or so. So I should get level 75 with this hand in I do, and that's Fire Wave. So I don't know if I ever explained this, but now that you see Collodion 2 out of 10 on screen, it might be a good time. Whenever I kill a mob for the first time and they're not in the database of my plugin yet, they get a default of kill limit of 10. I will then enter the rarest drop of this mob into the database, and then it adjusts to the actual kill limit. Of course, Collodion is going to be exempt since he doesn't drop anything. Not that it really matters since I only have to kill him for this quest, but now you know. Another normie choice coming your way, but I do love me the Saradomin cape. I meant to take all there, so I'm just gonna take all. Fill my inventory with those bad boys. I have successfully brutally murdered a Brudu victim for his face, and now I'm going to combine his face with some snakeskin in order to make a shield out of it. How humane. And there we go, that is the Brudu shield acquired. The only thing left is the power Ami for our setup. And I figured the easiest way to get a power Ami was at the Crazy Archaeologist, and this should also be a combat achievement. Yes, Mage of the Ruins, and I'd rather not learn. Milady. 5kc as well, that's actually crazy. Clog number 75 makes you look fedorable. You've got to be kidding me. I just want a power Ami, bro. I just want a power Ami. I don't need an odium shield. Well, I guess the odds went up from 1 in 8 to complete an odium shard to, what is it, 1 in 4 now? And this is going to be another combat achievement at the very least. Crazy Archaeologist Champion. Oh, Rune Crossbow drop. That's also very nice. There we go. Kill number 21. That's the power Ami. I think our setup is now complete, so let's meet our friend. 39 mage attack bonus is what we need, and 39 mage attack bonus is what we have with this beautiful setup that I don't think you've ever seen this combination of gear before. So I have decided to invite my buddy and group Ironman mate Jeff to do Royal Titans with me. However, Jeff is a much higher level and has much better gear than I do, so we need to nerf ourselves a little bit. And that's why I've limited Jeff to only use gear that I can use within reasonable limits. For example, you'll see that he's wearing Elite Void instead of regular Void, and that is because I am not a dick that will make him do pest control all over again in order to get regular Void while he already has Elite Void unlocked. Now, let's talk about the amount of kills I am allowed to do. If you are killing the giants solo, the rarest drop for both giants is a 1 in 75. Now, if we were to apply our regular calculations, we would do 75 times the natural logarithm of 2, and it would give us 52 solo kills per giant, or 104 total kills. But we are not killing them solo, so we need to calculate this a little differently. See, if you're fighting in duos, the odds of you getting a unique is based on your contribution. So if you do 100% of the damage, it is a 1 in 75, but if you do 50% of the damage, which in a duo is fair to assume, it is a 1 in 150. But because Jeff has much higher stats than I do, I'm likely to do under 50% of the damage, and for me the drops will likely be even rarer. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of calibration kills, and we're going to see how much damage I do on average to the Royal Titans, and then we'll use that calibration number to figure out what the kill limit is that I am allowed to do. So the plugin on the bottom left here will show you the damage share I'm doing across a single kill, and it will show you the associated drop rate with it. So we did 10 kills. I took the average of these 10 kills and my damage share. And we came out to a damage share of 39.075%. That means that I am allowed 266 kills of both giants. Now, important to note, you can only loot one giant at a time. However, I don't have to split my loots equally. That means if I get lucky on one giant, I can spend the rest of my time looting the other giant. Now let's see how this goes. Oh my god, there's at least 11 Ranards from this patch. That's 12.
Let's go.
13 Ranards, isn't that beautiful?
Glorious.
Glorious. Now, while Jeff completed most of the combat achievements, I had not yet completed most of them, so here's one by one.
It has to be after you kill the boss, right?
Yeah, I feel like that should be the case, yeah. Let them fight. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, thank God.
If we always stay on top of each other, then we don't have to worry about who he's aggroing, right?
No, one of us needs to be the bottom.
All right. We then tried to complete the combat achievement where you have to kill both giants while they're charging up the orb, but that didn't always go according to plan. Are you gonna punch?
Yeah. I know, he's 11.
He's 11, alright, well then.
Oh my god!
Did you kick him for an 11? That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my god. So as soon as you see the circle, attack. There, go. I missed?
No. Ah, you're fucking joking.
Yeah. Elemental Company completed them.
Don't put it in the video.
I'm just gonna make a compilation of you saying don't put that in the video. I won't put the things in the video that you don't tell me to put in there, but I just a compilation of don't put it in the video. Mace is on, Bitey is on. Let's go.
Yeah,
go.
hit him.
Got him. There we go. It takes too long. Completed.
Opa.
I need room. Bingo. Royal Titan Adept. Nice. That's gonna come with some great loot. Of course. Has to be. Just got an amulet. I got room pickaxe. Room scimitar. Taking a small break for a nice Hespori kill. And we are going to get 2 Ranar seeds. That's good. No bucket though. Just elked some of the first stuff we got from the Titans and leaves me with 266k. Only to immediately spend that money again because I ran out of blood runes, water runes, and air runes for water wave. So that set me down 140k. Just making some more prayer potions while we wait for Jeff to arrive and be ready for our next session. And that is going to be 45 herb lore. And that means I can now make super attacks. Another day of waiting for Jeff means another Hespori kill. Is this going to be the bucket? Or is it going to be nothing? It is... Oh, white lily seeds. At least that's a decent drop, I guess. So there's 3 CAs left. No time to pray, where I can't use prayer points. The speed, which I'm not going to get. And the 15 kill trip, which we're going to try now. And just to clarify, when I say we're not going to get it, I mean that we're going to leave 1 or 2 kills at the Titans for a later stage where we have some better gear and we can easily complete the speed task because all points matter. Now we're going for the 15 kill trip. We tried some prayer saving techniques and so I think it should be doable. I have 10 prayer potions and baskets of strawberries, which I think are the highest healing amount of food per inventory slot I can get. So let's see if we can get it. Okay, I have made a couple of brutal mistakes and the floor is absolutely filled with loot, but we are 10 kills in. We only need 5 more or 4 more even. And it's looking good supplies-wise. There we go, Titan Killer, baby. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. Then that's gotta be rewarded with loot, right? No, it's not. Fire battle staffs, it's a nice elk. It's a nice elk, but no loot yet.
Ja, dan is de Smash Bros. Intro een beetje veel gevraagd, of niet?
Oh!
Wat? Ik haat jou.
Oh, this is so big.
I hate you.
This is so big.
I hate you so much.
Oh my god. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. After that huge drop, we decided to send a no prayer attempt, and we almost got it, but Jeff died, and I had to tally out, and we decided to save it for later. Oh! Big! Big! Very big! Hell yes! And so over the next couple of hours, Jeff and I killed plenty more of the Royal Titans, all the way up until 99 kill count. However, unfortunately after that, I had to prepare to leave for a very long vacation. I am doing a road trip across the United States that's gonna take 6 weeks. And so unfortunately, in this episode, we're not able to complete all the 266 kills that I am allowed to do. We will get to it when I get back. It's the first thing on my schedule when I get back, and by the time this is uploaded, I am already back in the country. So in the next Mike Penny episode, you'll have 2 grinds to look forward to, and both will be completed. There will be no more cliffhangers and no more teasers. Now, part of the vacation prep is setting up good farm runs, so I need to complete the Lumbridge diary. So here is me getting and canceling a task from Cheldar. Then the grapple came in clutch again for this task for the Lumbridge medium diary. After this, it's just creating some lava runes. And there are the magic lava runes. That is final task completed. Thank you, Hades, for the rings and for the lamp that I'm gonna put straight into Herblore. That will get me level 47. Nice. Final prep for the holiday is the Ecto file, so I can easily reach this herb patch as well. Now that is all my vacation prep, and that is all from me today, but don't you worry, my upload schedule will not take a hit. There will still be videos every 2 weeks, and like I said, once you see this video, I'm already back in the country and will probably go live on twitch.tv/GamecubeJona sometime in the next weeks. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and do whatever, and I'll see you soon.